Hey, Exotical darlings, this is Coco Exotical. Thank you for being here with me. Today we're going to talk about how to maintain your summer body during the fall and beyond. So we all know that fall is coming up, and the cooler seasons usually mean that we're spending more time cozying up indoors, and we usually spend more time doing unnecessary eating and snacking as well. All of that extra eating and snacking leads to unnecessary weight gain, and all of that hard work that we put in to achieve and maintain that summer body just falls by the wayside, right? We put in hard work all spring and summer only to lose motivation once sweater weather hits, right? Well, summer may be over, but that doesn't mean that your progress has to be. So what can you do to continue to maintain that summer body throughout the fall season and beyond? Well, it's all about mindset, right? Summer bodies aren't built in the summer. They're built with consistency year round. So instead of thinking of the fall as the off season, right? Think of it as maintenance season. This is where you maintain the results that you worked hard for all year instead of starting from scratch next year after stuffing your face during the holidays, right? Instead of getting back into the gym in January or doing a crash diet in May to get that summer body, then overeating October through December, right? And doing the same thing over and over again every year, you need to find a steady middle ground that keeps your weight stable and your energy high throughout the year. Maintain a healthy eating exercise routine throughout the year so that you can still enjoy your favorite fall foods and activities without sacrificing your health and your body goals. It's a lifestyle change, right? Not a temporary fix that has to be continued to be fixed year after year. You want to fix the issue, not slap a band-aid on it. So when the weather cools down, it's easy to stay inside in bed or on the couch because we get a little lazy. We don't want to go out, but staying active is going to be the key to maintaining your results, right? If you want to stay indoors, then instead of just laying around the house, do some indoor workouts instead, right? Follow a strength training routine or a yoga or Pilates routine at home. And if you do, like, even if it's just 20 to 30-minute workout, that's going to help you to maintain your muscle tone, and it's going to help you to maintain your weight, right? You can also do like some short little mini workouts throughout the day. So if you have a busier day, then you can do a short 10-minute circuit of squats or push-ups or planks, and that's going to help you to feel accomplished without having to spend a whole hour at the gym. Or if you're at work and you take a break in the break room, you can do like 10 or 20 squats. Or if you go to the restroom, do like 10 or 20 squats in there. Or if you have stairs at work or stairs at home in your building or in your house, just run up and down the stairs a couple of times or walk up and down the stairs a couple of times. That's a good workout as well. Just doing something to stay active while you're spending more time indoors. And even if it is a little chilly, you can still go for a walk, you can still go hiking, you can go biking, or there's a lot of fall activities that happen during the season. So you can go to the pumpkin patch, you can carve pumpkins, or you can go apple picking. So all of these things are going to keep you active, and they help you to burn some calories as well, right? We also need to watch our eating habits during the fall season as well. So all of the fall foods, they're cozy, they're comforting, and there's nothing wrong with enjoying a few comfort foods, right? But you just have to be intentional about what you're consuming. So instead of buying all of those prepackaged, processed, and over-sugared holiday foods, you can use seasonal produce like pumpkins, squash, sweet potatoes, apples, and then just use some fall seasonings to create those popular fall flavors, right? So you can put some cinnamon and some nutmeg on some sliced apples and bake them in the oven for a few minutes. Those are super delicious. I do that all the time. Or you can put some cinnamon and some nutmeg on some pumpkin puree or on some sweet potatoes and bake that in the oven as well. If you want to make it more savory, you can use that everything but the leftover seasoning. They have that at Trader Joe's. It's really delicious. It tastes just like fall. It tastes like Thanksgiving. It's really good. Or you can use some salt and pepper, sage, rosemary, garlic, onion, mix that together with some pumpkin or with some sweet potatoes and cook it in the oven or the air fryer, and that'll give you like a nice savory meal or a nice savory treat. It's really delicious. So there are a lot of creative ways to experience fall flavors in a healthier way than usual, right? Or if you decide that you want to indulge a little bit, then that's fine, but you need to balance out your comfort foods. So you can have the pumpkin spice latte or the pumpkin pie or the chili or the mac and cheese, but have a smaller portion, or add like a side salad or some roasted veggies or some lean protein to the side as well, right? So then that way you can get the comfort food without the excessive calories and without the excessive weight gain. You also don't need to go back for 2, 3, 4, 5 servings of mac and cheese and 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of pie just because everyone else is doing that, right? You don't need to eat all of the sweets and the snacks in the break room at work just because they're cute and they have the little holiday decorations and they're shaped like pumpkins and they're shaped like ghosts or whatever. You don't need to do all of that. You don't need to buy all of the holiday themed treats and snacks in the store either just because they're being marketed to you during the holiday time, right? Do you want to eat the treats or do you want to be a treat? Do you want to eat the snacks or do you want to be a snack, right? Also, if you drink alcohol, you need to watch how much you're drinking as well. People tend to drink more during the fall and the holiday seasons because there tends to be a lot more holiday parties and gatherings and things like that with all of this alcohol. And all that alcohol is just sugar and empty calories. Then they cause you to eat more. It causes you to gain more weight. And it's just not healthy for you overall. So if you're going to be drinking, just make sure you're monitoring how much you're drinking and that you're not, drinking to excess all of the time, because that's just going to add on, extra calories that you don't need. You also need to remain consistent with your healthy eating and exercise habits that you've been doing all spring and summer, right? If you want to maintain that healthy body, then you need to just stay consistent and maintain a daily routine as well so that you don't fall into those bad habits. When the weather gets cooler in the fall and it starts to get darker earlier, that throws off your regular routine because, you want to stay inside more. You don't really want to be as active during that time. So you got to adjust your routine from summer to fall, right? So then that way you can stay accountable and you can stay on track. And if you plan your workouts ahead of time and treat them like steady appointments, then that way you'll already have that time set aside from your workout. So there won't be any excuses for why you can't work out because you've already planned that time out ahead of time. And then you need to also track your daily habits as well, right? So use a journal or an app to check off your workouts and monitor your water intake, your daily steps, and your calorie intake as well. So then that way you stay accountable to yourself and you stay accountable to your goals. You can also find a friend who wants to maintain their routine and their summer body as well. So then that way you can each hold each other accountable and keep each other motivated to stay on track, right? So also depending on where you live, they usually have like fall fitness activities. So they might have like a Halloween themed 5K or like a turkey trot 5K for Thanksgiving. So then you could sign up for one of those and then work towards training for it to keep you motivated to keep up your exercise routine during the cooler months as well. And it feels a lot better, when you're remaining consistent throughout the year instead of having your weight fluctuating all over the place with every change of the season, right? So if you want to maintain your summer body, it's about a lifestyle change, right? It's about maintaining healthy habits. If you stay active and you eat in a balanced way and you stay mindful about what you're doing and what you're consuming, then you won't have to worry about getting your summer body back every year because you'll have that summer body all year long, right? So tell me about it. What are your healthy habits for the fall and holiday seasons? Let me know in the comments and I'll see you again next time. Bye.